Huge thank you to our channel member, Bernice Thompson. Got something a bit different this evening. Tell you about it in a second. Yes. Welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, to your Thursday flight night here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. And I hope that you, yes, you are well. Let's just show you why it's different this evening. Aha. There you go. This is exactly why it's different. You see all those names? They are real people. Yes. What I've decided to do this evening, just as a bit of a trial run, is to take the AI traffic that we normally have and not use it for tonight and throw everybody playing the Xbox or PC on the flight sim, throw them into it, which I have done. The only feedback I need if anything, I also don't know why that's happening, but fair enough. The only feedback I need is I need to know whether you want to see the names or not. Basically, that's the only feedback I need. Now, bearing in mind, it tries to match up people to the aircraft that they're using as much as they can. So I think the A320neos are the INI builds, 320neos, so on and so forth. So let me know. Do you want to see the names or do you want to not see the names? Let me know, please. Just a bit of a test, really, but we'll see. At the moment, we haven't got that PMDG stutter, you see, so I'm sort of thinking this might help. There you go. We're on board this evening, just for shits and giggles at the same time. We are on board KLM and their 737-800. Kev says to leave it as it is. I can leave it as it is if you prefer. 737-800, and we're at Amsterdam this evening, headed over to Ibiza on flight number KLM 2683. Flight time this evening, we are looking at roughly 2 hours and 20 minutes. So we're going to go straight into it as much as we can and go from there. It's fine as it is. At least you get to see who's who, see some fascinating names pop up as well, and see lots of people butcher their landings. Is there enough space to push back? Yeah, it'll be fine. If we got to push back, if we got to push straight back, it'll be fine. If we got to push back, like straight back, it'll be fine. So yeah, plenty of room. Right. Doing a max landing. It's not that bad. These people are probably better than you anyway, because then you use AI autopilot. Right, let's say hello to those that are in the chat anyway. So we got Welshie Kev, hello to you. We got Lynn.
Show me your wallet. Show me your wallet. Show me your wallet.
Wondered if it would do it then. Welshie Kev, Gail, Jack. Don't do it. Doesn't like it. Does now. David Bone, hello to you. Gail, hello. Lynn, we've already said. Bernice Thompson, hello to you. Lee Class, good evening. Wayne's in the chat. Hello, hello. Who else have we got? Darren Graham, hello to you. He says, what a day. SG meeting. I need this downtime now. Good evening, all. Hopefully we can provide you with some laughs this evening. Dogwood, evening to you. Hope you're well. Got some exciting news to come tomorrow for tomorrow as well. Non-stop Doms in the chat as well. And somebody was asking earlier about joining joining in a Latin VFR A330. So if you have the flight sim and you want to come and fly along with us this evening, come and do so. There's quite a few names there this evening. So Amsterdam looks pretty busy. So let's go straight into it and get the aircraft set up and sorted. Let's get batteries turned on first before we do anything. Then I'm about to bring you some very exciting news. Now trying to remember where the fucking battery is. Come on. Where you at? That's ground power, so I'd have thought. Okay.
You, sir, are a legend.
Ignore that. That's just the thingy. So that's standby power. Oh, it's there. Look. Numpty. Ignore this.
You, sir, are a legend.
Key bindings. That's all it is. Okay, so we got some flashes next to us. Is that somebody? Someone spawned in next to us. Who is it? They're flashing their beacons at us. Don't quite know who that is. But somebody's spawned in. A321. EasyJet. Flashing their beacons at us. Thanks for that. Right, so let's go back to the top. In fact, no, let's go to FMC. Let's get the ground power connected. Really need to get rid of that sound effect as well, which I will do. Right, back to the top then. Ground power is connected at the bottom. So ground power is on. We'll go to the top. Turn the flash. Turn the dome lights on so it reduces the flash of the strobes, at least for the time being. Let's see how long until we're aligned. Eight minutes. 8 minutes this evening until we are aligned with the airplane. So that's fine. So emergency lights to on. Window probes and heaters to on as well. Then we can do. I say we can do. Can't do just yet because I need to go back out again. So yeah, just like let me know as a general thing. As a general thing. The feeling of whether you want like real traffic or whether you want this, so we've got other people. Now trying to remember how to. Oh yes. Okay, so the flight plan's now in the place it needs to be. So that's fine, so we can do what we need to. So in at ref. Let's get the left GPS number. Pop it into there. Our reference airport today is Echo Hotel Alpha Mike. Jim says, evening folks, anybody flying a Citation 510 Mustang tonight? By that I mean flying it properly. That would probably be everyone else, Jim, except for Captain Needledick. Our arrival airport today is Ibiza? Lecco. Lima Echo India Alpha. So we can activate that, so that's fine. Is he still next to us? No, he's gone. He's gone. He's bailed. Right, performance. So, 0 fuel weight is 62. Oh, we need to get passengers, don't we? That might help.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
No jetways here. Pretty sure we're next to one, but okay. KLM can deal with us.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Let's go for a bit of catering.
Vehicles are on their way. This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Request boarding while we're at it. We'll do reserves of 5 in case we need to divert elsewhere. What else we got? We've got cost index today of a very cool 67 and 34,000 on our cruise.
Boarding requested. Do you want to board crew?
Love to board crew.
Crew bus is coming.
N1 limit, we're going to stick to a full toga takeoff. Got a bit of a stretch on the taxi today as well because we are heading off at 09 today. We know the trim don't work, so there's no point us even trying to touch that. And now we can actually sort out our flight plan. So 09 for today. Off of the LEIB 2 November starting. Departure for our departure and arrival. We are going in on, I believe it's the localizer 06, and we're going in via POS for Victor. So that's fine. We can go back here to now get our V1 speed of 146, rotate speed 147, and VT speed of 155. Dogwood, very much sounds like it. Very much sounds like it. Kev's hot on it though.
It's off to bed for you.
So that is that done.
Your passenger's bus is coming.
So that's fine. That's that sorted. Let's have a look at the links here. Let's see if there's any. Wait! Everyone say hello. We're passing it today. We'll be passing some dick. Kev will be happy. There it is. We will be going through dick like there's no tomorrow. Say hello, everyone. Say hello to Dick. Dick has returned.
Passengers boarding starting.
There's no, there is, there's one. Osnick. Dick is on timeout. Right, so that's sorted. Control and Uno takes us to the top here, so we'll get the speed ready for departure. We'll go to 11 for our climb today. Flight directors can go on both sides. Wait for the aircraft to be aligned, which should be literally in a minute. We'll go for more of the setup. No smoking and seatbelt signs can go on. Yaw damper on as well. First fuel pump goes on, and we'll get the APU running. We'll need again, just like last night. We'll need that needle to go up. This light here. This light here needs to light up, and then we'll transfer the power over to the APU. Kev says, I did ask, what is the cost index, and where does the figure come from? So cost index basically is almost like how efficiently you burn through your fuel. I think it's something along those lines. And I think it's the higher the number, the more you burn per something. I think, but I get my my numbers. Believe it or not, I don't make my numbers up. Sim brief on my flight plan that I make before every flight that I do, whether I'm streaming it or not streaming it. I'm always creating a flight plan, so that's where I got all my figures from. It's a website called Sim Brief. You can download then the flight plan you create, and you import it into the aircraft basically. At least you do with the PMDG stuff anyway. You have to download two files. One, if you want to download it for like the home screen, so you can see what your flight plan looks like, and then two, you would need the actual flight plan as you saw me do on the FMC when we did route, wasn't it? This. So when we did this, and I put this into the thing, this will basically pick up that file that I downloaded, and then we'll load that flight plan into the plane without me having to do anything. So all the legs are already put in there. Otherwise, you have to painstakingly put each one in there. So it's a little shortcut and saves so much time, which is wonderful. Right, middle light is on, so we'll transfer the power over to the APU. We're not going to turn the anti-collision lights on just yet because we are still loading. We're not going to disconnect ground power. We're not going to remove the chocks just yet, but we can get the rest of the fuel pumps turned on. And we'll also get the APU bleed on, which means we're ready for engine start when the moment arrives. So, let me tell you about the fascinating, exciting bit of news for tomorrow. In the morn, I should be purchasing, or actually what actually was released today was the Builds A300, and I am purchasing it in the morning, downloading it. I will fly it through the day and get my head around it, and then tomorrow night we'll do it on a nice cargo run with either DHL, FedEx, or UPS, one of the two, free. So we'll bring in some A300 operations. It looks fantastic. I've seen plenty of videos today on it, and I'm super excited for it. So I'll be purchasing it and hopefully getting my head around it tomorrow. And then Saturday night is the Departure Lounge Awards as well. So we'll do a nice easy sort of flight maybe over to Leipzig from East Midlands with the A300. Or we'll go to Leipzig, but we'll go from somewhere like Spain or something just to kind of make the time up a little bit. And then Saturday we'll do a flight during the day. And then Not with the A300. We'll probably do something else, and then yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm super excited. Honestly, I'm super excited for it. Somebody I feel like has spawned. Oh, they have spawned next to us. Who's that then? Who's next to us? We've got quite a few people next to us, including a 737-900. Somebody in Iberia 321 Neo. There's a 747 on the taxiway. Somebody in an E195 E2. I wonder if it loads in like that for... Don't know, but also don't know who that is because it's not giving me a name. But yeah, there you go. Very busy in the skies over Amsterdam. So this is what I kind of wanted to do. Tell me if you see it. Tell me if you see it. Tell me if you see it. Where's the passenger bus? Oh. Wow. Have we got it still? Yes, we do. Good old flight sim up to no good yet again. I'm just wondering if they know that they've got their beacons turned on. My guess is probably not. Could be quite interesting. Some of the names that you see on here as well are quite fascinating. But yeah, so tomorrow night we are going to do I don't know what comes with it, and I haven't seen if there's any liveries that have been released yet on Flight Sim 2. I'm going to nosy now. Not yet. Give it a day or two. Pretty sure it comes with it. There's a whole bunch of liveries that do come with it, and I'm sure like the freighters are part of it. I've also seen shout out to British Avgeek, whose videos I was watching on the A300. He did a Monarch A300 flight, and I'm very much thinking of taking it and also doing not the same flight but doing a Monarch A300 flight as well with passengers. So plenty of interesting things to come. I've got so many ideas for the A300. I'm buzzing. I'm super excited for it. Super excited for it. Okay, there goes. Or there is somebody being... I think they've manually pushed back, not realising that their strobes are on. Orion A300. John Fezzer doing the same at the moment. Yeah, I've only just seen that that it's out. If I knew it was out earlier, I probably would be doing it now. But we're definitely going to do it tomorrow, 100%. Dan Air 2. It depends about the liveries. I've got to see what the liveries are first. I know there's an American chrome livery for it. I've seen FedEx. I've seen possibly DHL. I've seen quite a few. I've seen quite a few. Right, I fear we're not loading passengers at the moment because they're all stuck. So I've got a feeling we may have to skip the boarding process. They all seem to be a little stuck. Oh my god. Eric, whoever you are, son, pull up. Easy, son. Easy. Easy, son. Oh. 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 Oh no, Eric. Oh no. He's crashed. Oh my god, send help. Oh, Eric's son. Easy, boy. Easy, son. He's been watching a lot of Max videos, clearly. Yeah, these passengers are stuck behind here. So... So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to skip the boarding process, I think.
This parking is too small.
Which is a bit of a pain in the ass, but we'll skip it. Because passengers are stuck behind whatever the fuck this is. So let's call for the fact that we're ready to push back. Got someone also in a KLM 737-900 parked at the gate as well. We're not going to go through people unless we absolutely have to.
This parking is too small for your aircraft. This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Oh, okay. So here's where I get rid of. I gotta get rid of the ground power. Right, parking brakes are set. We've got everything else sorted. Now we can go for...
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Okay. Anti-collision lights. Disconnect ground power. Yep, we're all good to go. We're good. Let's do it.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
This could be tasty, especially during the day. It could be quite tasty. So yeah, so I'm gonna buy the A300, and then we'll do a flight with it tomorrow during the day.
Locking gear.
Right, let's go for it. Is he still behind us? No, he's gone. There's quite a few people in A300s now as well. Nah, he's gone. Okay, let's try and work this out. Let's give ourselves a decent we could push it to there actually. That's half decent. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Right, here we go.
Exiting from editing mode. Please wait.
Release parking brakes, please.
Plenty of room to push back, he said. There's always plenty of room, don't worry. It's all good. It's fine. There may not have been enough room, but
Release parking brakes,
I just did.
Commencing push.
Thank you.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Thank you. I will do. Thank you. Right, let's get the right engine started. Notice how we don't have the starter now as well. On the outside. Very weird. There's one name in particular that always tickles me when I do the multiplayer. And if we can spot it tonight, that'd be ideal. And we know where he is. He's very famous on the Flight Sim forums and Facebook pages and things like that. Yeah, the name to look out for is Wife Cheated. A popular name. If you can find at any point this evening, God knows where he'll be, if you can find at any point this evening Wife Cheated, then yeah, we're on a roll. We're doing well.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Dogwood, thank you so much for the donation via Ko-fi. Now, I would... Oh, Eric's back up again. Oh, God. Go on, Eric, son. Oh, did he crash? Oh, I don't know. He may have crashed. No, there he is.
Go on, Eric, son. Easy, son.
Where's he going? Where's he going? Eric's back up again. Well played, that man.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Oh yes, I've seen it.
It's off to bed for you.
Yeah, got a bit of a hate relationship with YouTube at the moment. Those that are in the know will know exactly why. If you're not in the know, YouTube are arseholes.
Unlocking gear.
So I'd rather you not give them any of your money, because when you super chat, they take a portion of it. So if you can donate tonight, and you can do it via Ko-fi, I strongly suggest that's the way you do it, because I don't want I don't want YouTube taking any of your money for the fact that they are absolutely
Toll track
fucking
disconnected.
useless.
Bypass pin removed.
And I mean fucking useless.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Is that? What the f is that? Okay, so who've we got here then? Because we've got a United 777 is just sat in front of us. No, it's gone. It's gone altogether. Same guy who had the Iberia. It was indeed. We're just going to wait for the OK, which we've just got. So let's do the other bits and bobs that we need to do while we're here. If we go back up to the top quickly. Oh shit, no. Down. And down. APU bleed and the actual APU off. Hydraulic pumps on. Packs 1 and 2 to auto. Lights are on. Flaps are due on the taxi. We'll set the TCAS as well whilst we're here. You won't see that, but that's behind the screen that I've got there. Job done. So all it really needs to do is take the parking brake off, which it is. Let's get going. Okay, so picked by Abe. Yeah, sitting there in a 737-900. Right, what's our best route? It's going to be taking a right, isn't it? Okay, so we're on for a bit of a taxi here. Brandon says tomorrow I'm filming the standard train journey southeastern, but a route I've never done before. It goes right along the coast towards the Dover Cliffs. It looks scenic, but then I'm going to make some shorts of the Dover. Very nice. So we'll be setting our flaps to 5. Just going to keep an eye on Volanta and make sure we're going the way that we need to. We're going to come up to a right turn shortly, up onto Alpha and Quebec. Past this lot here. Should be this one here. Yep, that's the one. So we'll go Alpha and Quebec, and then we'll turn on to Alpha and get up to the departure point. But yeah, Dogwood, thank you so much for the early donation. Much appreciated, kind sir. That we are taking a right here. We are indeed. Okay, flaps are set to 5 degrees. Jack started already. Just keeping an eye on the charts here. So it's not the next turn, be the one after. So not this one. This one, our runway is in sight. Kebab Pizza, there you go, there's a great name. Any name with a hashtag and a number after it, they are normally playing on the Xbox. Oh! Galaxy Goose, what happened? Oh, he's upside down. It's upside down, look. Oh dear, poor Galaxy Goose. He's been watching too many Max videos. Beauty of the flight sim when it's on multiplayer. See a lot more shit when you normally do. Right, here we go. Let's depart Amsterdam. So sound goes up. I'm going to turn the mic off and enjoy the sounds of the 737-800 as we depart for Ibiza. No, wasn't going to do it. Let's go. You just see that then. This absolute fucking Fruit Loops in an A321neo. Jesus. Oh, see, did anyone see that just then? That was a little bit crazy just then. But we are off and on the way for our flight over to Ibiza. There is old Noodle with his A321neo. So we've got Chemical Jippo, that's a great name. Chemical Jippo. Let's go to our cruise of 34,000 feet. FC24 is like the new version of FIFA. Oh, what's this dude doing? Who is that? Getting flanked by somebody in A321neo. There he is. I mean, it's different. He's the one that took off in front of us, yeah. See if I can grab a screenshot. Where's he gone now? Oh, I didn't realise Max was playing with us. Wussy. There he is. Down the cloud. There. What's he doing? What's he in a fucking rocket ship? I generally don't know if he's like chasing me down or not. Curious. I feel like this dude's like trying to flank me. Well, you're on YouTube now, son. I generally put. Is he on? Okay, so let's get out of this view for a minute. Right, very quickly, those who don't know what Jim was talking about, Jim says that Max, the point of landing the point of doing a Kaitak flight sim is that you land on runway 13 with the checkerboard right-hand turn. He did the other way. He literally landed on the runway that I don't think they ever used. Oh, there he is. How did he get in front of us? Something not right about him in his plane. Anyway, as you can see, lots of people in A300s will be in that tomorrow. Yeah, basically Max didn't do the checkerboard landing when landing at Kaitak. There he is. There he is. What are you doing, son? Is that formation flying with us? There he is. very certain he's trying to. Is he trying to like fly with us? Look how rapid his plane is. Oh, he's gone. Goodbye. He's gone. You know he'll spawn in immediately, and he'll spawn in right near us. There's Liam, guy called Liam Pro. No, 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 no. 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 Thankfully. Look at this lighting. Look at this lighting we have. Now we can see the airplane and everything. Nice. It's a nice colour in the sky tonight. Beautiful, look at that. A beautiful, beautiful evening for flying. Hello. Fucking hell, how quick's he going in an ATR? Look, Jesus. Too fast by the looks of it, 'cause he crashed. Beautiful evening for flying. There you go. That's all you need to know. There he is. There he is again. He'll be chasing us, but we'll let him at this point. Well, there you go. Let's get the screenshots uploaded. Right, hour and 43 on the flight remain. I'm just waiting for literally. Beautiful. I don't know. So far, what are we thinking? Are we thinking sort of real traffic, or does it take the immersion out of it, which we just use it for fun? With pretty much what we're doing it for at the moment. Because essentially what we're doing is we're watching other people, and it could be a lot of fun, you know. But like I say, it's entirely what you guys think. beautiful. Look at those. Look at that dark blue. Got somebody in an A330 Neo ahead of us. Like I said, anything with a hashtag, they are in. Oh, sorry, they are playing on the Xbox. Dom says, I will only join if I can have the F-18 with guns and missiles. Yeah, but you can't shoot anything down even if you did. Just wouldn't work that way. Sorry to break it to you. Then I'm not joining. If Dogma says if the sim behaves better with it enabled, then all good. Let's have a look. At the moment, you know, with all these people, there's no stutter. You see, there's no stutter now. Look, there's no PMDG stutter, and I quite like seeing what other people are flying, as well as the names, of course. So can't go wrong, right? And plus, it's a bit different, isn't it? It's a bit different. You can watch other. Well, let's put it like this: we wouldn't have seen Galaxy Goose go on his belly, or end up on the, you know, upside down if it wasn't for this, and it gave us a little chuckle, didn't it? So, I guarantee that'll make the end of the year highlights. But I mean, at the moment, it's performing fantastically. I've got no complaints at the minute. It's, yeah, no stutter like it was last night. Yeah, there's Jackal going over the top of us. Is what he was flying. 737-800. Spieler is still there. Yeah, it's behaving. It's behaving really, really well. So hopefully it behaves itself on the landings too. I think what it does mean as well is we can go out from the bigger airports like a Heathrow. And it should all be good because we're not using the power for the traffic, if you know what I mean. It's a bit like I'll mention him, but it's a bit like Nabil. Nabil flies with just people on VATSIM. And it seems to be a wonder because you don't have to worry about the traffic. Do you remember, like with the traffic and stuff, it would be like, I mean, obviously when I'm not flying on stream, I won't do this. I'll have the actual traffic and stuff like that. Traffic, F-18 go brrr. Brandon says, so do I. You can use the same model matching for VATSIM too, in the Microsoft Flight Sim. Is that through like FSLTL or something? Is that right? Because it'd be nice to see like VATSIMers as well through X-Plane and stuff like that. Like Brandon and I can fly together and stuff like that. I think that person there is in a Dassault Rafale, I think. There's a Rafale now for the flight sim as well. Pretty sure they're in that. But yeah, Brandon, I'll speak to you about the VATSIM stuff. I'm actually, I say qualified. I've passed the exam for VATSIM, so I've got it. I need to, yeah, use it. If I can go into the, you know, browser mode where I can see everybody else but they can't see me, that'd be ideal. So I'll talk to you about that at some point. Okay, Concorde won't appear as it should do unless I re-download the Concorde and put it into the sim. So Concorde will probably be something else. So not too worried about that. Otherwise we've got quite a few people in 320 Neos. Otherwise, look at this. Look. I mean, the skies are full of people. and the sim is behaving nicely. I like it. I like it. See? It's behaving beautifully. And the sim is full of people in the skies. It's behaving well. Yeah, basically if you have FSLTL, there's a folder you can place into the VATSIM client, and that makes the models work how they should. You and I are going to talk about this because I think that'd be ideal. Because it means if I can see you, you can then fly with me and do the route as well, which would be quite cool. When are we doing the shorts 330 flight? It's very noisy and loud when I use it. Well, you don't, but AI does. I thought AI did a very good job. You didn't. You should really learn how to fly these planes, you know. They're not difficult. Rather than using fucking AI piloting all the time. It's like, it's pointless. It's pointless, AI piloting. It's pointless. I don't understand people that get enjoyment out of using AI pilot. I'll never understand it. I'll never understand it. Alright. Dick's close. So we like the whole name. I'm going for feedback here, but we like the whole name tag and stuff like that. Like, we like to see the whole name tags and what people are flying and stuff. Do we like that? I mean, you wouldn't see much if it weren't there, but it gives you an idea of what people are flying and stuff like that. Kev says finally we're getting some dick. Oh yeah, Dick's close. Dick will be creeping up on us very soon, for sure. It's the names that are fascinating. It's amazing what you can find on it. Everyone likes the name tags. Alright. What have we got there? Cozy Dinosaur. There you go. There's a name. Flying. I think, is that the... Oh, God. B36. B36. BE36. BE30. BE, that's Beechcraft, isn't it? What's the ICAO code? ICAO code for that? BE36. BE36. Someone's in an ME262. Jack will be happy. Bill Oddie saying Bonanza. You got somebody also flying in a Spitfire as well. Kev says Beach Bonanza. It was either that or I was thinking of the Shorts 360. We've got Andre there in a Concorde. I will re-download the Concorde so it goes in with the model making. Or model matching, rather. Kev says Lee's and Gail's comments seem to fit well after my comment. Where's that then? Oh right, yeah. Yes, I like it. Very good. And very good. Not sure the short 360 would reach that high. I don't think it would. Well, the thing is, I've tried the short 360. You know, the single tail version. I've tried the short 360, and it's one of those where there's a lot to it. Surprisingly, I've got a checklist for it. I've written all the stuff down. I know how to get it. You know how to start it up, how to fly it, etc. But it's the navigation side of it that I need to learn more of. And the short 360 is so close to being there. Honestly, it's so close to being there. So I'm going to try and run a test with it at some point in the next few days, because I'd like to bring it to the thing so we can do some postal service runs from East Midlands. But there's so much to it. In terms of navigational side of it, starting it up's easy. It's the navigation side of it which is the hardest bit. Lee also saying Beach 36 Bonanza. Thank you for the clarification. See, everyone's learning. I like to see what all the different planes that people are flying. So we've got Cessna Citation there. Oh my god, CH-70. That's going to be an interesting CH-70. There you go. There's another one for you lot. CH-70. Don't know that one. CH-70. Somebody on the Xbox, that is. All the names you see that have a hashtag are people playing on Xbox. So it is cross-platform. P-38, I believe that's possibly the Lightning. I think. There's Jackal. So we saw him earlier. Someone was in a CRJ. Lots of people in the Phoenix 320. A couple of 320 Neos. There's Concorde again. Yeah, I mean, like I said, look. Let me scoot round. Look. See? Scoot round. People in the skies. Loads of them. But it's behaving beautifully. No PMDG stutter. Fantastic, how it should be. Can't really ask for more than that. So I think when we do the streams like this, we'll do it with multiplayer on. And then when I'm flying offline, I'll do it with traffic and stuff like that. I think that's the way forward. Okay, looks like we've had enough of Dick. We've left Dick behind. Kev says a Zenith. Oh, yes, of course, the Stoll. Yeah. I saw that earlier on the market on the website that I used to download it, and there it is. From Simworks Studios, Zenith CH-701 Stoll aircraft. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Interesting though. It's an interesting little plane. A310 is there. Gemma Rowe, evening to you. Hope you're well. We're doing things a little bit differently tonight. We're not using FSLTL, which is the free traffic add-on. We are literally staring at other players. Yes, people that are playing the flight sim right now, whether it's Xbox, like Ramsey #3838, or Hellraiser V83, who's flying a CRJ 700, or Sylvia Borin, who's flying a 207, not the Peugeot. I want to say that's like is it the Boeing 207, I think. Yeah, meanwhile we may have somebody in a Rafale. Got Concorde as well. quite fascinating. But yeah, Brandon, we'll talk about the whole VATSIM thing at some point, for sure. Oh, look at that. Oh, they've also released, I should point this out very quickly as well, they've also released I'm just waiting for it to turn up for me to download, because I think that would be bloody fascinating. They've released it's the best one to show off here. Let's go with this. Ah, yeah, let's go with that. They've also released for the flight sim recently. Let's go to window capture. Sent a message of the client. Thank you, Brandon. Ta-da! So for the flight sim, they've also released the Learjet 35, which I'm looking forward to getting. Just waiting for the file to be uploaded, and then I'll download that one. Carl Crawford, hello to you. Jim says, ooh, a Learjet. Oh yeah, they've released the Learjet 35. So just waiting for that to upload, and then I'll briefly show you what I did earlier today with a very buttery landing of minus 175. I did the morning flight. Obviously I did other things. I'm not stupid enough to sit here in front of the computer screen all day. I've been told. Could have done it on stream, but I didn't. Here we go. I did BA 175 from Heathrow to New York today as well. Had it on in the background while I was doing other bits and bobs today as well. 7 hours and 18 minutes it took. We had a strong headwind as well, so that didn't help matters. But a very pleasant flight with the 777 with the Rolls-Royce engines. Very pleasant. Very, very nice it was too. Got some wonderful screenshots. Most of these were after takeoff out of Heathrow. Alexander Elliott, hello to you. Haven't seen you in the chat for a while. Good to see you. He says evening all, sitting in the background while doing some design work. Go. Cracking flight. I'm starting to love the Rolls-Royce version of the 777 more than the GE one on the flight sim at the moment. This was a lot of fun. Golf Yankee Mike Bravo was the reg. I had a lot of fun with this one. Very, very nice this was. So that was my flight earlier today. Right, what we got? We got Air Force Swan. Cracking name. 777-300. Who else we got around us? more Concords. Just have a nosy. A couple of people in DC3s. Good. And then at the moment we are currently sitting over the east of France at the moment, between Nancy and Strasbourg rather. With an hour and 23 minutes to go. We've got a crosswind coming from our right hand side. Yeah, looking forward to the A300 tomorrow. I'll either buy it after we're done here or in the morning. Have a muck around with it. I know what the new bits and bobs are, and it looks fantastic. It really does. It really does look fantastic. So, very excited for that one. I'll think of a cargo route. I've got one in mind that we can do. So I'll see if I can implement that. And go from there. Chat's been disconnected. Fantastic. Let's do one of those again, I think. Two seconds, might need to disconnect in seconds. Hold on. There's a couple of people in Antonov AN2s there. That's interesting. A couple of people in Antonov AN2s. Gemma says East Midlands have a lot of cargo. There's a lot of choice, and this is why I'm super excited for the A300 as well, because there's so many options that it can fly to. I've got a couple of routes in mind for what we could potentially use for it, or do for it rather. Yeah, I'm buzzing. Super excited for it. It comes with a passenger and the cargo variant. So, yes, super excited. If you're enjoying the stream so far, make sure you do smash the like button. It helps us out immensely with the algorithm. The more likes and the more interactions, the more that this gets recognised and the channel gets recommended to a lot more people. The A300 sounds awesome. Honest to God, if you haven't seen it, there's I think it's about a 15-minute video on the AnyBuilds page that is on the AnyBuilds YouTube channel. But it's full of detail, and it's just it's fantastic. Then I've been watching people like British Av Geek, and I think it's V1 Simulations as well. And honestly, it just, I mean, the sounds alone are just fantastic. Like, worth the money alone for the sounds of the A300. Are you in the know? Depends what I'm supposed to know. So, if I'm not, then probably not. Don't know. Don't know that one, I'm afraid. Lots of people getting the early access as well to the A300. Kind of wish I was one of those people, but sadly not. So, I've waited like everyone else to launch day, which I believe is today, because I believe you can buy it from today. Just looks fantastic. But do you know? Probably not. I probably don't know, Dom. No. Probably not. Brandon says I got the 757 for X-Plane 2 today and the A319/321 in brackets files uploaded. If you know, you know. Is that the website that I know that you know that a lot of people don't seem to know? Is that the one? Carl says the A300 went live just before 6 PM today. Ah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So it definitely was today. I knew it was being released this week. Yeah, we're gonna have lots of fun. Lots of fun with the A300. Do you even know that you in the know? No. I don't, I'm afraid. Bill Oddie says, if we do Train Sim World on New Year's, can we possibly do Southeastern if I suggest it? We'll be busy nature watching with metal fences and everything else, so probably not. Paul Hussey, thank you so much for the super sticker there as well. It's another way to donate this evening as well, is through super stickers. Paul says put it towards purchasing the A300. Thank you, Paul. That's very kind. Legend, sir. I bow down to thee. Thank you. Forgot it did that still. Forgot it still did that. There you go. So it took me by surprise. I was like, who else has done it? I hadn't seen it. I could see the word chip there, and I thought it said chips and latte, but it doesn't. It don't. It don't say chips and latte. It don't say it. Right, we've got a headwind again. with us, which seems to be a thing that we attract at the moment. Brandon says, just had some scampi and lemon bites. Lovely. Very nice. Talking of what you've just had, what did you have for your tea, everyone? I haven't done that question for a while. What did you have for your tea? I'm looking forward to seeing what people have put, because there's obviously people have still got leftovers and stuff like that, isn't they? So let's see what people add. I didn't add enough. Hang on, I didn't add noting due to simming and money.
What? What?
Brandon, crispy duck pancakes and chips and onion rings, very nice. Lee says, I've just seen photo of an Azerbaijan 777. I believe that's the LR, isn't it? Have they got an LR, Azerbaijan? Sure they do. Pizza and garlic bread, says Carl. What was on your pizza, please? Kev says turkey and stuffing sandwiches with roast potatoes on the side. God, that sounds good. God, that sounds fantastic. Dom says whiskey with a side of whiskey resting on a plate of whiskey. What'd you have for your pudding? Lightly dusted cod, chips and peas, says Lee. David, IKEA meatballs for me tonight, but I done a jack and had them free of sauce. There's nothing wrong with that though, because IKEA meatballs are fantastic, even if they're on their own. Gemma says the gammon done in the slow cooker and homemade chips in the rotating basket in the air fryer. Oh, how the other half live. Oh, look at me with my air fryer rotating chips in the air fryer. Oh, delightful. Spiffingly good stuff. Absolutely wonderful. Terrific. Very nice though. Max says I only had a hash bruth. Hash bruth. He had a harsh bluth in the morning. Harsh bluth. Harsh bluth. Don said pudding, Bailey's. Of course it was. What else would it be? Okay, you lot then. I say keep an eye on any funny names you see that pop up. We've got quite a few people in front of us, so good luck trying to work through those names. We're cruising along nicely at the moment, due to arrive about 10 past 10. Harsh bluth. Harsh bluth. Oh dear. I could do a whole rotisserie chicken in that air fryer. Was a bargain from Costco. Oh, still very posh. Still very posh. You can do a whole rotisserie chicken in the air fryer. Don't need that poncy oven job. No, we've got the air fryer. Chicken and bacon and mushroom from Asda. Oh, that's the pizza from Carl. Very nice. Love it. Kev says not surprised Max can't afford food. Too busy buying planes he can't fly. I mean, how much is that now? How much do you spend on planes that you can't fly? What's that? So shorts 330 and 60, which would be, I think it's about 30 quid. So that's 60 quid alone with two planes, including the P45 transit van Mustang, and what was the other one? Oh, the BAE 146. That's about 50 quid. That's over £100, £110 of planes. that he's bought that he can't fly. Oh my god, I was going to say logic. What is that? Oh Jesus. Oh bejesus. Oh Jack. Oh boy. Oh diddly diddly. That's Wayne says fish and chips smothered in gravy with scraps from the chippy. Proper like northeast thing to do that. I think the chat need to see. Oh no. Okay. All right. I was gonna save it, but yeah, maybe it does need viewing. Oh gold. Right, here we go. Oh. What is it? I know what it ain't. It ain't food, but what is it? Oh. Oh. just lots of noises. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Don't say I didn't warn you. Oh. Oh no. Oh yes. There it is. I showed it. I'm totally agreeing with Dom. That's enough internet for today. I mean, I've looked at that and now my mouth is dry and I feel like I need to go get a drink. In fact, I probably am going to go grab a drink. I feel like my mouth is dry just looking at that. Yeah, curry sauce, Jack. Come on, lad. Just put some sauce on it. Where's the sauce? Bill Oddie says, be right back, off to play some music. Clearly it's his bedtime, so he's going to play some bedtime lullabies. What can we give him? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. That'd be one of them. What are some others? What are some other lullaby songs that we can give Max... sorry, not Max. Bill Oddie to play. Oh, Jack, no. I spare a thought for those that have to watch you eat that. What about wheels on the bus? Should we do wheels on the bus for Bill Oddie? The wheels on the bus go. That's after Max obviously crashes it. The wheels on the bus go. Carl says Night Garden and theme song. Yes, Night Garden and theme song. The wheels on the plane go. Ah, ah, ah. The wheels on the plane go. Ah, all through the stream. Teletubby, says Darren. Jack says another news, the police have just searched for a missing gammon joint. Well, it clearly ain't on your fucking plate, that's for a start. Good lord. Man, I can't imagine anything like it. Like, if I'm going to eat rice, I'm going to have some sauce with it. Do you know what I mean? I urge you to do the same, Jack. Please get some sauce. Balamori. Don't mock Balamori. It's a great little tune. David. Oh, McDonald had a sim. AI. Oh. It's off to bed for you. God, it's good to use that again. Playbus. Oh, now we're going back. Now we're going back sometime. Playbus. I barely remember it. I'm pretty certain when I lived in Feltham, there was in Feltham High Street with the old Highfields. I feel like that's the name. Highfields. There used to be a bus that looked exactly like the Playbus. I'm certain of it. There was just parked up in the estate. I'm fairly certain there was a bus that used to look like the Playbus that was parked up in an estate in Highfields in Feltham. Right, let me leave you with that. Looking at Jack's picture has left me needing a drink. I'll be back in a moment. figured it was too much internet, so I went and got some booze. And so I did. Whoa! Not the best idea. Don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Right. Is there awards most timeouts? There probably would be. So the award show is coming up Saturday, which is the 31st. We're putting together a compilation or a montage of all the best bits as a video, which will probably premiere maybe New Year's Eve, depending on how quickly we can get it done. Both Brandon and I are working on that one, and there is some other bits and bobs to come as well. What we're doing in terms of what's today? Maybe so Saturday's the awards evening. Tomorrow night is the thingy. Oh gosh, when am I going to fit that in? Maybe I don't know. I've not thought this through. I've not thought it through. Lynn, no worries. Sleep well and take care. Are we spotting any names, folks? Are we spotting any names that are interesting? We've got a few people down here. One's in a helicopter. Not totally sure what a D-77 TC is. My guess would be a helicopter. Su-57 currently cruising at nearly 50,000 feet. Let's have a look outside and see what we got. Somewhere above the clouds. Who else we got then? So we've got quite a few people in something called a llama. No, that's not an actual llama. Past Max's bedtime. Bill Oldie's leaving us. Ease off the bed now, little man. Time for you to sleep. Oh God. Oh. Okay. How does one get crumbs in one's bed? Like, okay. It's weird. Once again, big thank you to Dogwood, if he's still watching, for the donation via Ko-fi, which you can do in the pinned comment at the top of the chat. You can also become a member by clicking the link there as well. Well, I'll get some more people on board and gift some memberships as well. You'll know at least one of them won't go to Max, that's for sure, because he's already got one. Or donators. Paul Hussey is done. With some super stickers. Or why not throw a super chat in there? £2, €2, $2 or more. And our lovely Emma, who returns in the new year, will read them out. Carl Crawford, very kind. Thank you very much. Carl Crawford coming up with the one gifted Departure Lounge membership. Going to Jerky Jacko. Welcome on board, Jerky Jacko. And of course, much appreciated Carl Crawford. I bow down to thee, legend. So, remaining flight time wise, we've got 52 minutes. A300 tomorrow. Very much looking forward to that. Okay, good idea. Good idea. Gonna have a nosy. At what's this one here? Because I like the look of this one. What's this? What's that? Okay, what about this one? Okay, what about... Ooh, okay. Right. So, tomorrow's we're going to go to Leipzig on the 800, providing they've got delivery for it. I'm sure it does. So I need to know where we start things off. In fact, if I open this out a little bit more, 2 seconds. And here come your 4 possible options for tomorrow. We're going to go to Leipzig, but we need to know from where. Madrid, Rome, Nantes or Warsaw, please. Thank you to everyone who is interacting this evening. I appreciate every single one of you. So who we got then? Who we got nearby? Captain Navid. Nearby. Who we got to our left? Juanio. Unready Heart. Ronflex. Crafty. Fascinating names. We've got just the one in front of us. Oh, you know one place I didn't put on there, was it? Fuck. Totally forgot. The one place, wasn't it? It's the one place. It's the one place I forgot to put on there. Was East Midlands. That's my fault. Apparently Fire lost Gravy. He lost Gravy apparently, and Super Taco is about to go crashing into him. Maybe one for another day. We could probably do it for like a day stream, I think. Maybe that's one that we do. Oh no. Maybe like a New Year's Day stream, something like that. Totally forgot about it. I was looking at it and just looking on Flight Radar to see what was going to Leipzig at the moment, and I saw nothing from East Midlands. So it just totally slipped my mind. So that's on me. That's on me. Sorry. Sorry. Turns out I've missed quite a few. That's on me. I'm sorry. Maybe we can do like a return, like East Midlands to Shannon, to return to East Midlands. Maybe. We got some interesting weather going into Ibiza as well. Scatter cloud at 1,400 feet. It's a bit like it with New York earlier today. Little ropey when it came to the weather, but still managed to get it down on the ground, which is fine. Right, very quickly as well. Oh God, abomination! Jack's dinner. What do I show off here? Like, do it as a window capture, I guess. It might work. Should work, I guess. Let me just crop bits and bobs down. Hang on. Make it a little bit easier for everyone to see. Okay. So what Wayne's got here is pictures he's taken from a game that we're looking to introduce to the channel, which is called Transport Fever 2. These are all the different packs you can get, like mods and everything else, and you create like your, I guess you create like your own world, I guess. Imagine like, best way of putting it is like, imagine like a city skyline type of game and like mixed in with the Sims. I guess Wayne might correct me. But you get like mods for buses and stuff. You can make them look like real life. Implement them into the game as well. You can do it through community interaction as well, which if we were going to do that, that's what the plan would be. It'd be like our world, and we can put our own transport systems in and everything else. You get trains as well, train liveries, different trains, all that sort of thing. Wayne knows more about it than I do. Any questions on that one, please refer to Wayne, because I've got no idea. Wayne's going to introduce me to it. Arsenal 0, West Ham 2 is the score. Gemma says she's going to have a nosy at it. Give it a look and just give us some feedback, because what we're going to do is we're going to do one live stream of it, myself and Wayne, and then we'll see what the feedback's like, and then sort of work it out from there. Wayne will give you all the information in the stream. I don't know too much about it. Wayne's the one that plays it. Wayne will give you everything you need to know. going to try and look to bring as many different simulators to the stream next year. Some of the wacky ones, some of the weird ones, some of the interesting ones, and maybe some of the bad ones. Can I put Amazon's... Oh, I can. Forgot the Arsenal game was on Amazon. Brighton beat Tottenham 4-2. As well in the other game. 37 minutes remain on this one. It's farming sim on the list of different sims you're trying. It's not, but it could be. If interest is there, we'll definitely bring it to the stream. Gemma says, I've added it to my wish list in case I fancy giving it a go myself. I've added a few to my wish list in terms of when because they're not due to come out yet. But when they do come out, they should be quite interesting. And there are some fascinating ones on Steam, let me tell you that. So I don't know too much about it, but Wayne does. Wayne will give you all the info. Carl says that his kids have Lawnmower Sim. Oh, it's a great game. I've played hours upon hours of Power Wash Simulator as well. I played hours of it on the Xbox. Surprisingly therapeutic. It's weird. It's weird. So yeah, so if we were to build a world, it would literally be all user input in terms of the audience. The audience would decide everything that happens in the world. What planes, what trains, what cars, what, you know, buildings go where, etc, etc. Should be rather fascinating. Yeah, Wayne's still giving out all the info. Wayne's still all the info that you need. Carl says, I'm sure there's one called Demolition Sim where you run a company from scratch and you get to blow loads of different things up. If there is, that sounds like a lot of fun. Gemma says interaction would definitely be fun. That's kind of the idea of it, is to kind of bring everyone into it. Yeah, it's fascinating. Honestly, have a look on there's some YouTube channels as well, which will have there's some YouTube channels that will give you sort of the detailed rundown of how it all works. See if it's something you might be interested in with the channel, and let myself or Wayne know about it. Just lots of different things coming next year that we're going to try and get to do, and everything else. Tim. There is one called Airport Sim. Airport Sim looks quite interesting. There's quite a few different ATC ones as well, which is going to be quite fun. One ATC ones I'm definitely wanting to bring to the channel. I think they're called Tower Simulator, I think. Tower Simulator could be interesting. Yeah, a couple of sims coming out do look very good. Especially one that's coming out in February that we're keeping close to our chests. We will say no more. Brandon says, if you get Euro Truck Simulator, he'll get it to he'll re-download it. There's a multiplayer mode, and there's also a huge server that anyone can join and play together. That sounds like it could be interesting. Definitely one to look into. Have I seen the new UK route on Train Sim World? I haven't. Let me know. What is it? Brandon says his friend is on a virtual trucking company on it. Oh, the Blackpool one. Blackpool one does look good. Right, we can start beginning our descent. We can go down to 30,000 for the minute. So have you all enjoyed this evening the new way of doing it? We'll keep it the way this way in particular. Somebody is in an Antonov 225. Someone's also feeling very broody Emperor. But there you go, yeah, somebody is in an Antonov 225. So we're going to end the poll as well. And we're going to go from Madrid tomorrow. Madrid to Leipzig. We're going to run a quick route tomorrow as well with it. And just give it a test. And if I feel comfortable enough with the A300, then we'll do the stream with it. Jim says, just been looking through that sim. Jesus buses such as Olympian, EC Dub, and the standard Dennis Trident stagecoach. I had to, Jim, sorry. AC done. Sorry. Knew at the moment. had to do it. So we're just beginning our descent now down. We got somebody in an F-18. So yeah, so tomorrow don't forget Madrid to Leipzig, providing all goes well with the testing of the A300. Is there 2 streams tomorrow? No, just the one. Just the one. I'm going to test the A300 off stream. Going to get used to it off stream, you know, like you should do, rather than just jump into a stream with it. And then, like I said, if I'm comfortable enough, then I'll bring it to the stream tomorrow. Worst case scenario, if I feel like it deserves it, we may do something through UPS or FedEx, and we'll do like an American thing so we can see it in the daytime. So we may change the airline tomorrow. See how we get on. Go down to 21,000 feet. We've got a few names ahead of us and nearby. So what you can see here is Menorca, or Mahon. That is Menorca. What we can potentially see below us will be Palma de Mallorca, and further on from that is Ibiza. Carl says A300 freighter looks awesome with the different payloads you can have on board. Indeed, we'll try and go through some of those tomorrow. And you'll see them get loaded and they stay with you until you offload them yourself the other end. So I'm thinking this is why we probably should do like a daytime stream maybe. Gonna keep bringing that speed down. 15 minutes away from landing. Daytime sounds good for the A300. See what liveries come with it when I get it downloaded. So currently going over Palma de Mallorca. There you go. That is Mallorca below us. Somebody in a 747-800, 747-8. Below us. I won't say one livery I've seen, and it surprised me. Interesting. Interesting. Looking forward to knowing what that is. Can we do a TSW for tomorrow evening if we're doing flight sim day? We're not doing a flight sim stream during the day. It's only tomorrow evening we're doing a stream, which is going to be the A300. $16,000, let's go. So you can see there appears to be quite a bit of traffic at Palma de Mallorca this evening. It is just there below us, there right by the wingtip. Somebody in Airbus A320 Neo has just left, but the airport is there. There you go. You can see the start of the runway threshold there. That's Palma de Mallorca. Krabby Patty. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Krabby Patty is on stream. Krabby Patty playing on the Xbox. Get those speed brakes in just to help us slow down. Homebred Rhino is another great name. But yeah, Krabby Patty is probably one of the best ones we've seen so far. Carl says, I'll say one thing about the A300, watch your ears. Oh yes, it's very loud. They've done a really good job on the sound of the A300. Very busy at Palma. Quite a few people there. So we're due to go in runway 9. Sorry, runway 6. We'll get the music off shortly. But yeah, just let me know in the chat what you. I mean, I take it you lot prefer without the traffic, so we can see everyone else. Let's have a look and see. I think we'll be going past the airport, come back round for runway 6. Wayne says, like the multiplayer traffic, cool to see. And Carl says it's interesting to see who else is flying and the strange names. You get to kind of see what they're flying to. We've got somebody in a MiG-29 now as well. It's a different variety. places like Heathrow will be busy, but they'll be busy full of human players. Should make things a little bit easier. Can you click on them and see where they're flying from and where they're going? You can't. You can do it in the home menu. So when you go to, when you're selecting the flights, you can click someone and see where they're flying from and to. Slow jaunt down. But yeah, if they're on Volanta as well, then yeah, you can see what they're doing. Lee Class, thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow night for hopefully the A300 stream. Declan Rice has just given away a penalty. West Ham can make it 3-0. Of all the people to give away a penalty. There you go, we've got some very knowledgeable people in the stream, such as Brandon, a VATSIM map called VATSpy. Well, it's not going to be 3-0, it'll be 2, just 2-0. There you go, Arsenal lose. But Lewis will be a happy man this evening. Gemma says, I didn't even know you could do MSFS online until seeing this stream. well, Gemma, if you see a stream and you fancy popping along to join in, now you can, as long as you're on the North Europe server and the settings are all correct. We can get everyone that wants to play, they can fly along as well. It's the beauty of the flight sim when it works. Don't have to fly the same planes, but if you've got a plane that you want to fly along to, let's say, do this route, then yeah, come along. I'll need to learn how to fly something first. You can get your tips off Max if you like. He'll tell you. Max will teach you. Alright, music can go on to pause as we enter the downwind leg. Wayne says we'll definitely join Truck Sim if we go ahead with it. We will do. We will do. I've got to re-download it though. That's the thing. Okay, landing lights can go back on. So our airport should be here somewhere where Geordie BCN is. Wayne says gives me more excuse to get a wheel and pedal set. That's what it's all about sometimes. Don't forget, of course, replay to come. Gemma says I'll be up for joining in it if my PC can cope with it. You don't need a powerful PC. Like, you don't need to be too bad. Depends on what the specs are. But if it runs it fine offline, that's all that matters. That's all you need. Wayne says flight sim, not sure if my PC will even cope with the with it, even with the upgrades. It should do. Yeah, it should do. If you're ever in doubt, Gemma, about the specs of your PC and stuff, just drop us a message. Let's have a look. There's Ibiza in front of us. There's the airport. Right where Geordie BCN is. David says, could we maybe have a few tutorials on how to actually operate the sim? I could do some pre-recorded stuff. There is the Antonov 225. If you want some pre-recorded tutorials, you can happily do that. Pre-recorded? Sure, I'll do that in the new year for sure. You gotta let me know what you want to see on it though. What do you want tutorials for basically? Aircraft, best settings that you can run on a medium range PC, let me know. So remember, if you haven't already, please do consider hitting the like button. It helps us out immensely. We're 24 likes. Let's see if we can hit 30 by the end of the stream. Brandon says, what are my specs? Without actually looking it up, I don't actually know. Down to 5,000. I've actually really enjoyed this. This is so much, like, it's not even stressful tonight. We'll find out on landing. See how it behaves. Lovely clear sky tonight. Gale's enjoying it. I've really preferred this way. I've really preferred it this way. Just less stress in it. Got no stutter. Maybe a little bit there, but hardly anything really. Okay. I'm actually going to cut this short. So let's go to Osnabrück. Let's give ourselves a bit of a shortcut here to come in for the landing. Time to get your landing rating predictions in. Yeah, David, absolutely, absolutely. Be more than happy to do that. It'd be what I call a functional checklist. So it's not proper, but it's enough to get the airplane moving, which is all that matters. You can hear the trim is hard at work. Yeah, Kev's your man about PCs. Kev will tell you if it's good. So there's that airport there. Let's get the landing replay on. Full screen. Here we go. Aircraft is catching the guide slope, which is wonderful. What landing rating predictions then, please? David's going for a 182.
2500.
We're not hitting the guide slope, we're going to guide this in ourselves. Right, here we go. Enjoy the landing into Ibiza. Three on the auto brake. What is that red dot there?
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain.
That is an Antonov. What is that? That's not an Antonov.
500.
God knows what they're doing.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Not watching.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Wasn't watching.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Right, let's actually focus on the landing. Okay. We'll come off here anyway. Interesting. Maybe because we're in the 737, I'm not sure. However, that is pure butter. I will take it. Don't know how that looked for you, but for me that looked pretty good. Right, let's taxi to the gate, and then we'll get the replay going. That's interesting. Is that a scenery issue? Not so sure on that. It's obviously stuttering to allow everything to get loaded in. Could be a bit of PMDG start, I'm not sure. Could be the scenery we're actually at as well. Why aren't we moving? Interesting. It's obviously a hill. There we go. That's us. Good job. Right. Let's end at Valanta. Here's a review. Oh, I forget which one it is.
150, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Minus 142. So all that's left for us to do is get that replay going. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this evening. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your interactions this evening. Enjoy the landing here. We'll see you tomorrow for the A300, hopefully, fingers crossed. For now, look after yourselves and each other, and it's a very good night to you all. Thank you, everybody. Speak to you tomorrow. Cheers, everyone.